IVF just crossed a major milestone. For the first time ever, over 100,000 babies were born in the US through IVF in one single year. That was about 1 out of every 36 babies born. But IVF doesn't guarantee success, and I dug into the new data set to get the numbers behind that headline. SART, or the Society for Assisted Reproductive Technology, collects data from the majority of fertility clinics in the US, and they just dumped their big data set from 2024. Here's what I learned by diving deeper. 97% of the births from IVF were singletons. We are very much past the era of the octomoms and people regularly having twins or triplets from IVF. But unfortunately, the age of eggs really does matter. From one egg retrieval, for women under 35, 42% of them will have a baby. But for women over 42, only 3% of them will result in a live birth. The average number of eggs retrieved from a woman under 35 per retrieval is 18, resulting in nearly 6 embryos. But by age 40, the numbers are about 10 eggs and 2 embryos. And when one of those embryos is first transferred, while 71% of women under 35 will get a positive pregnancy test, and 54% of them will go on to have a live birth, for women over 42, only 32% are getting that positive pregnancy test and only 17% are coming home with a baby. Now, one little aside, there is something called pre-implantation genetic testing, or PGT, where the clinic will biopsy the embryo to check for chromosomal conditions. This report shows that there's only a small benefit to testing embryos for women that are under 35, but the live birth rate for women over 40 actually doubles if they transferred a tested embryo instead of an untested embryo. Now, there still may be many valid reasons not to do the testing, but the data is really fascinating. Personally, I would love to see SART start to track more data about the sperm provider, because age does matter there too, and I feel like these statistics kind of fuel society's tendency to blame women for infertility issues. But, leave that for another day. I am going to have to do a part 2 to explore specific statistics that are related to surrogacy and egg donors, so please check back if you like this kind of thing. Thanks.